Indeed, and it's a huge challenge in international politics and in politics in general that we tend to react rather than to act. And we saw this last year. We reacted on the Ebola epidemic. We are reacting now in Europe facing this refugee crisis. But when it comes to climate change, to react only will come too late. And that's why it's so important to act timely and decisively, and that means preventively. And for this purpose, we launched this initiative, climate insurance initiative, Insure Resilience, aiming at helping people that are affected by the negative effects of climate change, organizing how to share risks and costs and how to organize a model of solidarity before people are affected by negative impacts of climate change. So this initiative means we have to insure people who are threatened by the risks of climate change, and at the same time we have to ensure our development achievements. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to really eradicate poverty. We have to invest in development, but also to ensure our investments in development, and therefore we need intelligent instruments like insurances, and we have to also include the private sector to organize those instruments.
Because I think one of the main issues that's come up in the backdrop of the COP21 is this frustration from developing countries that somehow they're going to be left behind, their economies are going to be left behind.
Yes, and that's why we have to come to clear commitments. So far, 100 people in developing countries are insured against climate risks. We agreed with our G7 partners to step up to reach 400 million people by our initiative Insure Resilience, and we will step up also our financial commitments. The German government will give at least 150 million euros next year for this initiative, and our G7 partners will join in with several hundreds of millions of euros, and just in 1 hour today we will announce our joint commitments and make clear that we have concrete answers to those needs.
And perhaps a legally binding agreement may come out of this.
Of course, we need an agreement of this conference which is as ambitious as it can be. And it's also necessary to really come to action. So we already heard that we must do it, and we want to show that we can do it. Insure Resilience is one example to showcase how this can be done, but we need to organize the political will really to come to action and to come to timely and decisively action and to invest also in prevention.